to make sure that our girls are empowered. Yesterday at the Choto, we were looking at how we can break the trends of teenage pregnancy using our cultural norms. How do we make sure that we are open to talking about sex to our young people, such that they do not seek for information from sources that are not appropriate? So as I conclude, I would like to thank the leaders from both Kabarole District and Fort Portal City for allowing us to celebrate the 2023 Alliance Week in their communities. Mostly, we would like to thank the Toro Kingdom, Prime Minister. We would like to extend our sincere gratitude to the King for the support throughout this process, both before, as we were preparing for the week, and during the week. We grace your presence. We would like to thank our mobilizers, the Srhr Alliance team, both the founding members and the affiliate members. We would like to thank RHU, our host in the district, Mr. Jackson Chekweko. Thank you so much. Would like to thank the Right Here, Right Now program for these consecutive Alliance Weeks, right from Alliance Week of 2021, 2022, and 2023 here. We would like to thank the young people for being energetic and working so hard throughout these 5 days of the Alliance Week. Thank you so much, board members of the Srhr Alliance, for your guidance. In a special way, the chair, Jackson, and David, who have moved with us throughout the week and even before the event. In this, at this ceremony, I would like to challenge us to commit to the simple things that we have been discussing. The ones that we discussed at the entry meeting, the ones that we have had yesterday at the Choto, and the ones that we can do as people. Yes, I know the government will need resources to equip the health facilities with family planning commodities, and also probably to train the teachers and the healthcare workers. But each one of us has something we can do. That is passing on some information that we already know for free to that young person in the community, for what young people want and what young people need. Thank you so much.
Ngale zamani, information ye get very clear. The information is very, very clear. Kandi biona tubyegere muno, kandi atuchallengingire. Commit yourself to what you have had. Commit yourself. Say no to early pregnancy. Say no to, I mean, you can go and advise your sister, your fellow friend. Please stay at school, you know. Munyekirize, ntakatangirire before I will come, Chair, Board of Director, before I will come, Madam Stella, allow me to welcome one of the best artists. One of the best. He is called Mr. Titan EOG. Titan EOG. Let us welcome Mr. Titan EOG.
Wait, Mr. DJ. Wansiva muta amabala banyesere Titan UG. I'm a singer, songwriter, and music producer. And as an artist, I always think it is my role to sing about things that people go through in the society, to educate, sensitize, and inspire. So I'll perform a few of my songs that are in that direction. Mr. DJ, give me this one, Srhr. This is for me and you. We never come of quality. Listen.
Sabaruhanga kuyambe nagaoneyeho amato kusisaka kataita kwenaho omuranga ngukiri tafari kaiweho
Nilibanga byange naiwe
iwe kaya ya toro oh yeah Lora ni future ya toro Oikereresi Osemeiro bemebemezi Dorolikereresi Osemeiro bemebemezi Korea payo na balita balisomaho Balikimanya watoro karwane ntaro Balikumanya kemanzi ya toro kakwatengabo Kirale kyawe mubamani kiribambitabu Kura Mukamatu Uhurinwe Mukamatu Wegambe Iwe kara ya toro Oh yeah You're only future ya toro Olikereresi Osemeiro gemwebembezi Dorolikereresi Osemeiro gemwebembezi Ura Wana kukorensi yawe virungi bali kwijuka Bali kuheruha kaiso mwana wumuka Bona bali babaroho bali kwesimisa Ibara yawe muvamani bambitabu Boraki Bambuli woteke oruhimbi omwiri mukenze Sigensi kolina magesa nakasura kamwire Kura Mukamatu Uhurinwe Mukamatu Sing with me Iwe kara ya toro Oh yeah Dora haro ni future ya toro Hey
Listen to this one.
Why don't you respect your woman? Hey, you abusive woman. No tuma no samba. Why don't you respect your man? Hey, samba
Bakusambe Tutu byate
Awaki turwana na bana basunge. Like a bikare to tese. Find a better resolution.
Say no to domestic violence. No more, no more. Gender-based violence. Say no to domestic violence. No more, no more.
Gender-based violence.
Kapira nga Ronaldo no samba. Ekyokulya tibakirera akasente kawe kahwera mukala. Mbona bahwera hangudo. Efire obugabe bwabo buli batirire. Achali muto baitu moyenda kende aswewe. Muleka some okuliwe mama wanyecha. Teka tulinde teka tulisho butabanguko. Say, listen. Say no to domestic violence. No more, no more. Gender-based violence. Say no to domestic violence. No more, no more. Gender-based violence. Ulikurungi tugenda maiso. Listen to this one.
Got to go back
Like never before. Hey, kubatamize mugwene biko. Emitwe batere baba. Ikidongo kitabukire. Katukubatere like never before. Hey, kubatamize mugwene biko. Emitwe batere baba. babitandikire katubizine bo atabimanyire tumanyire watagwan mubagambire tubarumbire kasiteyo kabo mu rutoro tukayibire somana versatile ibikoma tubiti bambe security bagize quality tuba lengi zange mu rutoro nizitunga kenyanya nizimanya nimuze ndabaito musimbela uragabanye tamuka mu buntera tibatera punchline Babylon step out the road. Do man boy and put out the battle on the mind. Man we are fresh and sober. Nigga man get it up cause I won't. Got to prove I it like never before. Go back and listen for when there you go. And we do a battle baba hip panado. If you don't keep up kill it. Got to prove I it like never before. Go back and listen for when there you go. And we do a battle baba hip panado. If you don't keep up kill it. Kamba iruchemi sina nkeza rubona kunu muziki ndugu wako kona ruhanga katuhita kerirungi turi bali bintu tusera toro butunguru siri 1000 Weso siringi bula omukama kagamba tuzale tukanye abana tubasaire inayo muto na nyeta baba abakazi ni banyeta oka banyeta dadi mane nizo kasente baitu bararyaki iwe baleke batomire katugurubakire like never before gubakamize mugwene bigo emitwe batere babahe panado ekidongo kitabukire kimoda katugubatere like never before. Thank you this is one more music. That you call for a king. Top shatter if you know what I mean. Blessings follow me in abundance. They don't know we are far away, so them a try come block my way. Chatty, daddy, they say I'm faded, I am faded. They call me faded, like a giver down. They say I'm faded, I am faded. They call me faded, like a giver down. One day, see me on a television. No, it's not by just but I had a vision. This is where I'm meant to be. Please don't be my enemy. Pura. Danoni yedera ya toro, Banasha Shankai, Tara ya toro. From the start I've been raising and raising. How did I just still elevating? I don't know my blessings come down. Hey, so me a rap. Yakawa sama muziki. Kavita ya tulikiti. Nikambo mingi mubirete. Sibasangire tujahira manyanga. Say I'm faded, I am faded. They call me faded, like a giver down. Mwebale muno simire.
I am faded. Ako kalesera amakuru gamani akazinako. I am faded kazina kashaka muno akataitan. Kandi karugira bintu bindi. You are not faded man. Oli murungi muno munyikirize ntangire orubazo orundi. Sorry. Orubazo orundi. Judgment welcome chair, board of director, Srhr Alliance, Madam Stella Kentusi. Webale kwija. Kutangirire, you are most welcome.
Jackson and team, you allow me switch to my Western connection. Abajenyi, abija kutukwasa, okushemererwa turukumaririza wiki yitu ya Alliance mjenyi mukuru nitukwakira n'abajenyi abandi amazina Stella Kentusi konkani ngaruka nyongeraho Narongo Abwori. So ahabwa Alliance, Srhr Alliance, tushemerirwe munonga kabarore 40 mwena bakunu ya kutwakira mukatuhereza umwanya kugira ngo tubase kugira icyo twakora okureba ngo abana bitu abutwazire abana abarabe n'ubizo mbigere bitu nabo twabahereza amani, twabahereza byo kukoreza, twabahereza information yene iba kwetaga kugira ngo bakura baba abantu abo mugasho kandi abarize kuba nabo ito twabira bakikuru babote babeno babasa kutukura bine eba kwetagisa hati ngo ku Jackson yayagambire na acting CD tinda yongereho binji konka kubamanyisa ngwitwe ebitongore munana ebirukora Srhr Alliance buri kitongore kinde kintu ekikoraho so atukujoininga biru kintu cyona twachikwatanisa hati tushanga ngutwine kingi ekitukubasa kora hati nyoni nduga mu National Forum of People Living with HIV/AIDS Networks Uganda na Fofano hati itwe omurumo gwitu no kureba ngo buri muntu weno inakakoko kasirimu yafuna ekirukwetagisa yafuna obujanjabi yafuna no kumukansoringa yabaho yakora emirimo yeye arije atine burwire aina kakoko kongana akamanaging hatu nugo murumo gwitu kugira ngo muntu yaba positive haza yagera positive living that is na Fofano haza na bwetu ine naba young people Uganda Network of Young People Living with HIV UNIPA hata abo bono bargayo bakwatana n'abana abinaka ko kasirimu ati twe turi geno abashija abakazi abana bashomesa amahe bona abedini bona ntibakwatanisa konka ba UNIPA nabargayo bakwata ahabana ababinaka ko kasirimu kugira ngo no bato bakwataganisena n'aba bana bato bagenzi babo eshitweta pia abana abo bargemo Jackson yakigamba ngo abamwe bakabazara nako kasirimu so nubetaga bagenzi babo okureba ngo bakoraje bakore emirimo yabo no kuzara bazara hazabazara abana batinaka ko kasirimu twine aba Center for Health Human Rights and Development nangwa Mariana ni yarukora. Where is Mariana? Mariana ni board member arukukicira abana bato konka babura umuntu weno urukubaha inekizibu ekikwatagine na namateka arukwetaga support yona itaruho kushashura abasehade no bakikora so takagira abantu mu Kabarore district omu Fort City arukwetaga obuyambe butashajurirwe kandi twe turuho okureba ngo twayamba tubana bonka na nabakuru ngo kutubine twina ba resource development imanya ba RD babari aha nabono bakwataga na munonga n'ebintu by'abana nambwe nka practicals ezime mu ruhonyo mwabazyo okuranga omwana yakora pads yayoreka nko kubajukozesa nabono bakikora munonga twina ba Straight Talk Foundation nabono bakwataga na munongo bintu by'abana nangwa ndo kugira ngo sente zikacendera konka bakabano bakora Young Talk Straight Talk babiteko mahure kugira ngo abana abase kubishoma babikozese kurunje twina ba Reproductive Health Uganda Jackson arukorga abo nabo bari munongo bintu by'abana na nabakuru ebinye bya family planning biri ahari yabo twina ba Richa Hand Uganda nabo bari munonga ombana bato twina ba Family Life Education Program FREPA ona ngo bari busoga ni party ya Busoga Diocese nabo no bagenda munonga nk'abanyadini okureba ngo bagumana bakwatanisa no bayamba abana aba timanya nabanye no udasigayo konga twine nakachikwa kabana abana bato kugira ngo twant planninga harece cyo kugira ngo nothing for us without us twant planningira abana nabe babase kuba bari ahameza bakugira ngo haze ibintu by'ebintu bitu so turukwija okora alliance week kunuya twende manyangu twina abantu nkimwe abatusupportingire kandi kumanya ngo twamara kwatagana nkatoro kingdom nka DHO's offices aba local government abandi abana ba youth leaders n'abandi bona ayitu bentu zahona tukumanya ngo twakwatagana tubase kureba ngo emirimo twagikoraje ndukuhendera eje birera weekemwe konka tushemeye kuba turukureba ngo twagumizamu eje mirimo etandikire twaguma tujikora alliance negumizamu in our different capacities kuranga twayongerayo kukora emirimo eji konka nitwe omu capacities tunko kuziri kitaka koma aha abantu 10 butukire tongere tuba following up tongere tuba supporting haza mutushabire tongere kufuna resources esente namani okureba ngu twaguma ntwiza nyenda kuhendera mwe bari munonga kumpurikiza. MC, you are used long speeches. Me, I'm a teacher, so I made it shorter.
Thank you so much. Tumterenga Rosaman. Thank you to Madam Stella. Thank you so much. Mwenyekirize saa zino, allow me to invite DHO, Fort Portal Tourism City and Kabarole District. Thank you, Madam.
Thank you, the MC. Protocol observed. My name is Tukahiro Anna. I work as ADHO, in charge of maternal and child health, Karol District. First of all, I'd like to welcome you all on this day, on this very important day for Alliance, where we're looking at the youth. And the youth are the pillars. They are our presidents and the LOCs for the next generation. As Kaware and the city, I would like to appreciate the Alliance for choosing Kaware and the city to host this day. We appreciate. I would like the team from Kaware and the city to clap for the Alliance team. Kaware team, city team. Yeah, the hands are so miserable. We took tea. Asante sana. Yongeza tena.
Yeah, thank you so much.
In Kawara district, that was the bigger Kabarole and the city. We are not doing well. That was by 2020. We had a HIV prevalence rate of 14.6. And that was according to the Uganda AIDS Commission report. We have not received the current updates on our prevalence, HIV prevalence, but this is what we are still using. And in the country, we are ranked the second, which is not good for us. And I think the factors which may have contributed to this is like Fort Portal is a hub. A hub is where all the districts, the Bondibujo, Kasese, Kamwenge, so Fort Portal is a hub for all those districts. And we shall have those trucks from Zaire, from Congo, Zaire, from Rwanda, all those come into our city. Then, in the region, the HIV prevalence was at 5.5, as we have 8 districts in the region. So that by 2020, it was 5.5, which was also not good according to the situation. And then with the HIV transmission from mother to child, currently, this is only for Kabure district, the transmission rate is at 0.98. That means all the mothers who are in the program, in the EMTCT program, only one child got infected. Though we are not happy about that, as a country, we want 0% of transmission from HIV to a mother. But as Kawara alone as a district, it's like 1% almost when we round it off. But we need to fight and come to 0 transmission of mother to child of HIV. Then with cancer of the cervix, it's also still high. And you know the predisposing factor for cancer of the cervix, one of the predisposing factor is having exposed to early sex. And according to our data, by June 23rd, 2023, we had 8 girls who got pregnant under 15 years. And you know the moment you're exposed, you get pregnant, that means you are at the risk of getting either HIV or getting cancer of the cervix. So we still need a hand to fight that scourge. And as Kawara district, we still have some sub-counties which have a high prevalence rate of pregnancy among adolescents. And the highest one is Hargongo. And among that, the sub-counties where they visited, it was among those sub-counties where we have 28% of adolescents getting pregnancy. As I said, the risk of getting other STIs are high. So we assume that out of those 28%, some might have got HIV, STI, exposed cancer of the cervix, so it's still a big challenge. There are some contributing factors which lead to those early pregnancies, HIV, and other STIs. One of them is we have poor parenting skills among our mothers and fathers. We are not doing the right thing doing with parenting. And the moment in Utah they say charity begins at home, even in English. So the moment we don't groom our children right from home, it will be difficult to groom them at school. Then another challenge, we used to have school health. Currently, both in the city and the district, we don't have school health programs. So I think, and through the acting director's remarks, he talked about knowledge gap among the leaders, among the students, because we did not reach the community. Even I think in the community there is a lot of knowledge gap in regard to sexual reproductive health. Then another thing is menstrual hygiene facilities. Most of our schools, they don't have those menstrual hygiene facilities. So, and that leads to school dropouts. Most of our girls, both in the city and the district, they drop out from school. If it gets into menstrual period, it does not have where to change their pads, where to wash from. So that's also one of the challenges. Another challenge is gender-based violence. And you know, the moment there is a fight in a home, the guy will just run out, either to look for boys to comfort her, or they rape her during that running from one place to another. That's also another challenge. Then another challenge in the district, we have substance and drug abuse. And you know, those who take alcohol, maybe don't take alcohol, the influence of alcohol. The moment you take alcohol or those drugs, your focus moves out. So those who drink alcohol, I know you know what it means. So there is also that a lot of adolescents going to drinking, abusing drugs, and they get these challenges. Then another thing is accessibility. Most of our facility, accessibility means probably they are either closed or they are far. Most of our facilities are hard to reach. Then another thing is talk out of commodities, sexual reproductive commodities. It's not only about condoms, the testing kits, but all the reproductive sexual drugs for treating STIs, family planning commodities. We usually get less commodities compared to the population we serve. So if an adolescent comes for a service and he does not find the service, he will not come back. So in the end, either he gets to other clinics and then they don't have drugs. Then another big challenge we have, non-suppression of HIV among adolescents. And you know, the moment somebody is not suppressed, the risk of transmitting the infection is very high. So, honorables and the Prime Minister, we have a challenge of non-suppression of viral load. The moment somebody's viral load is high, the probability of transmitting HIV is very high. So, and the main issue being that we don't have counselors. And according to our structure in government, we don't have counselors in our facilities. That's the government structure. At least we appreciate Baylor. They have provided us with few counselors, but not in all facilities. So that's a challenge.
ensinganto bagenzi bange munyikirize mbanze ensime obukama bwa Toro oburukwebemberwa Dr. Oyo Nyimba Kabambi igoro rukidio wakana omukama waitu omurungi. Nitusimire muno obukama habwa kinu ekibaireho kurora nke ensinganto naitwe twajaguzebwa emyaka nyingi tubaire nsigara enyuma, so habwa guno mwaka tusimire. Nyongere nsime Kabarole District Local Government hamna Fort Portal City habwa omutima omurungi ogumutwolekere kurora mukatandika naitwe from day one. We are starting this week up to now. Honorable Speaker oborahikayo chairperson na abandi obatusimire. Munyikirize nyongere nsime kandi ntangire abebembezi bensinganto abali hagati omulitwe. Chairperson Kabarole District Local Government, Chairperson Kabarole District Youth Council, Chairperson Central Division Youths, Honorable Councillor North Division NRM ticket, Secretary Sports and Culture, and our youth chairperson Diocesan Fort Portal Diocese. Naiwe tukusimira achali. Ensinganti twena abalahanu mbasimire kandi mbatangirire. Nkoku tubaire na Alliance Week kandi theme yaitu negamba combating sexually transmitted infections and teenager pregnancies among young people for a sustainable society. Binu nibyo ensinganto tusemerire kutwara. Round message to the youth. Ekyo kubanza inyo abali mu isomero rundito abali mu masomero tugumire mu masomero gaitu kandi obutukuba nturwana kumaraho oburwaire obukuletwa kuterana nenda esitutetegekere itu abali mu masomero tugume mu masomero kandi tukozese omulingo gumu gwonka ogwa abstinence. Sex, I know sex is sweet, but first leave it for the old people. We shall enjoy when we reach there. Let's now abstain. To our dear young people, inya wamazire kutunga abagonzebwa rundi kuswerwa leka tube besigwa hali abagonzebwa baitu. Nyowe ninfuiza kimu ekintu ekyokozesa kondomu hakuwa nacho nikirete endwaire ezindi kandi kubota gikozesa kurungi nayo nemalire kuisire. So ekyokozesa kondomu eki ninkifuiza kimu. Hano no nkusabira DHO naba health workers rundi department. Nyowe ningamba condoms twakutandikire tuitunde no kwa abantu habokuwa kujagenda mu kikorwa no boyetekanize. Then abaisiki nibo tugabire pads habokuwa menstruation is a period. Ko yango ikirize nikikubaho. So we rather give out pads for free and sell condoms. Ekintu ekindi ekinkusaba ensinganto tukole nicho kuhereza obusinge rundi a conducive environment to our dear ones abamazire kugwibwaho ebizibu ebi nkabatungira oburwaire rundi abamazire kutwara enda esitetegekerwe tutabahahaza twikale nabo tutabahahaza kandi tubaho obumezo burungi nukwe nabo bamanyire ngo kwikara nebyo bizibu batungire tikiri hike wenka cy'abantu abamu baitu tutabahahaza obokumuhahaza naso kuhahara na malira ayeyisire rundi afire because of stress. Binu nibyo